Bullying is in the press often. It's one of those words that can be overused or misused. Parents tend to use that a lot when it isn't bullying. You know, if a kid comes home a little bit upset, oh, my kid's being bullied, and when you actually peel it back, it's not at all. If you start saying as a school leader, we don't have bullying here, or we don't have any inappropriate behaviour, I would disagree, because every school will have something at some time. It's how you deal with it, you know, it's what message you get across, and how do you deal with anything that doesn't go as you would like it to every day. Cyberbullying is something that we're all faced with in this new global technological world, if you like. It's something that certainly when I was at school, we wouldn't have any worry about or wondering what, you know, because everything that we had was in your face. It was there. Apart from the occasional letter, maybe. But cyberbullying, yes, it is an issue that we need to educate the children with. And the parents. You know, Facebook even put out, don't they? They have stipulation. I think you can't be younger than 13 to be on it. But there's the amount of 13-year-olds that are on Facebook in the country. It's going to be vast. So policing it is really, really tough. So it's not about saying don't. If you say don't, you know, we've all been teenagers. Say don't, we do, you know. So what you have to do is educate to think why you shouldn't. And also, the interesting thing which I've seen my staff tackling with, which has been great actually, is certainly texts, etc., can be misread. Because, like I said, if it's not face-to-face, you've not got the physical nuance, have you? You don't exactly know what they're going to take from what you're saying. So, you know, it's very anonymous. And because of that, you can either say something that can be a throwaway comment without thinking, because no one has to, you don't have to engage with anyone. So it is about education completely, and how to use it the right way. And to be fair, the children generally know a lot more than we do. So it's, you know, we can talk about that respect. We can talk about how the appropriate use of it. They've got to understand what it would make them feel like if they were on the receiving end. And the more we can do that, that is really the education for the future, for them knowing this is how I can use technology appropriately without becoming a victim or without victimising somebody else. Because it's something as teachers and leaders we have to be aware of, you know. And I have to say, it's not just the children too. You know, the fact that we had the parents in talking to them about constructive use of the internet, Facebook, etc. Most of my problems at that time weren't the children cyberbullying, it was the parents. So parents were on each other's Facebook having a go at each other, etc., you know, because they hadn't had the education about how to use it. And so it's now the children I'm finding in my school that are telling the parents how to be. We're a close-knit community, so all you need is one comment on Facebook which is not understood completely, and you've got riots going on, and certainly mass misunderstanding, which we do deal with. But it's got to start now with the kids we've got. They need to know exactly how to use the internet, technology appropriately, and that'll then make them fit for the next 10, 20, 30 years.